Most people have had it with the brutal winter this season, but for some, winter is when the fun begins, especially in Minnesota, since it marks the start of ice fishing season. An early show special contributor Tyler McGill recently went to see what it's all about, and now he is here with his own fish story. Good morning, Tyler. How you doing?
Good morning. Yeah, I was actually born in Minnesota, although I only lived there for about 3 months, so I don't know that much about Minnesota life. So I figured, what better way to get back to my roots than go to the largest ice fishing competition in the world in Brainerd, Minnesota. Check it out.
When the mercury drops and the water in the land of 10,000 lakes freezes, folks rejoice.
He's a little gay.
Because it's ice fishing time. And what better place for me to experience the allure of this popular pastime than the world's largest tournament on Gull Lake?
But a bad day's fishing beats a good day's work every time.
Oh, yeah.
We have sub-zero temperatures here in Brainerd, Minnesota for the 21st annual Ice Fishing Extravaganza. It's freezing, but people here aren't deterred. We're expecting 10,000 people. Are you guys here to catch the big one?
You bet. I'm gonna go fishing.
Got a nice big walleye.
More than $150,000 in prizes are on the line, and I came to Brainerd to win it all.
Pretty serious right there.
Take down your old fishing pole.
Welcome to the Extravaganza tent.
Matt Castle, a veteran ice angler, offered to help me achieve frozen fishing immortality. I'm gonna be able to actually reel up something big with this thing?
Absolutely.
How wide's this hole?
This is an 8-inch hole.
I feel like the fish that I'm pulling up are gonna be too big for the hole.
Let's hope so.
But despite more than 20,000 holes drilled and 10,000 lines in the water. Anybody pulled in any big fish in the time you've been here?
What do you mean big fish?
No.
A fish.
Catching a fish is more difficult than you'd imagine. On average, only 700 are reeled in annually, giving contestants a less than 1 in 10 chance of landing anything other than hypothermia.
Antifreeze.
So for a little help, we sought some expert advice from the state's highest office, Governor Mark Dayton.
We're working hard to catch fish here.
Any luck so far?
No luck so far. I repel fish the same way I do some boaters.
Instead, you want me to put one down?
I do, I'm waiting.
The governor initiated me into the state's ice fishing fraternity. Thank you so much, Governor,
You're
for this
welcome.
opportunity.
Come back anytime.
This is the Brainerd
All right.
Fishing Extravaganza, folks. Yeah.
Good, huh?
Minnesota life.
Bring along your fishing pole and leave your dirty dishes.
As the day wore on and the fish refused to bite, some contestants became more focused on their beverages than their bait. I found it unmanned over here. I just figured it was a long day and the drinking had taken over. So you leave it, you use the box as a holding tray for your rod? Yeah. Wow. But not Andrew Schultz,
Holy crap, that's bigger than the biggest fish last year.
who pulled in a near record-breaking 7.18-pound northern pike.
I still can't believe it. It's crazy. This is awesome. This is our first time here.
Gone fishing.
And drove off the lake with a brand new Ford F-150. Unfortunately, I wasn't as lucky. Even though I failed as a fisherman, I made a bunch of new friends here in Brainerd. It's what it's all about, I guess. No doubt I'll be back next year, ready to take home the big prize.
Gone fishing instead.
Well, I just wanted to quickly thank the Brainerd Jaycees and all the volunteers at the Fishing Extravaganza. I had an amazing time. I'm definitely going to be back next year.
Man, I could not believe, the magnitude. This was a big time event.
Like 10,000 people?
And then you see the odds, 1 in 10. I was saying to myself, well, what's the real allure? And then you see you get to drive off in a pickup if you catch the big fish.
It's like 150,000 in prizes. 10,000 people go out, but I mean, if I'm any example, it's not as easy as it looks.
And now when Governor Dayton issued that challenge of throwing back the minnow there, you look like you could have used a little bit of that ice fishing antifreeze to wash it down a little bit.
Well, it's funny. That's actually the second one that I ate on the day. The mayor of Brainerd, when I was at the bait shop, actually asked me, to initiate into the club as well. And I actually watched him chew his. So when the governor asked me, I felt a little more comfortable on camera.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How cold was it?
It was negative 15 degrees, and you're just sitting on a big block of ice. And the thing is that there's so many people, the ice actually bends down, and so you're standing in maybe ankle-deep water the whole day, too.
So did this really bring you back to your roots? Do you now know what it's all about, having been born in Minnesota, now that you've been back for this?
I mean, I've always had pride in Minnesota since Kirby Puckett and the Twins won it back in the days, but now that I really got to experience the finer elements of Minnesota culture, I'm even more proud of my state.